Hello YouTube Beat, you're back to another kicking action figure review. Today's review is over the Han Solo Stormtrooper figure from the 6-inch Star Wars Black Series line. Yeah, he's a bit of an older one. I've mostly been reviewing Force Awakens figures, but I've picked up one or two of the previous Black Series figures as well. Picked this guy up mostly so I can have another Stormtrooper. I do have the Luke that goes with him. And here's the Han. Obviously. I mostly got them just to be Stormtroopers because I can't find a regular Stormtrooper. And also, I don't like to army build. I want an Imperial army, but I don't want to army build and buy the same figure over and over again. I cannot bring myself to do that. That's a lot of money just to keep buying the same figure, So, whoops. What I do is, like for Star Wars, there's so many different troopers that you can buy a bunch of them. And actually have an army without having to buy the same trooper twice. Because right now I have Han Stormtrooper, Luke Stormtrooper, an Imperial Shock Trooper, and Darth Vader. And I could have got the Emperor and some other ones, but I passed them up because I'm kind of picky about what Black Series figures I get. Yeah, so here's my maybe defective Han. He is pretty cool though. I really like this figure. It's got a good Harrison Ford head, I think. I think it looks good. And really just kind of basic Stormtrooper body, as you can see. Luckily the Stormtroopers have some pretty great articulation. He's got that peg hole in the back, peg holes on the bottom of the feet there. Detail in the joints, as you can see. Very, very cool. He does come with a blaster. Pretty standard. It's got a little silver bit on the side. That's new, and it can just go right in the holster if you want it to. Fits really snug, so you don't have to worry about it falling out. Plus he holds it really well, so you don't really have to worry about it anyways, which is good. And he does have a helmet. I picked this Han specifically because the helmet on the other Han Stormtrooper I found was really warped, but it goes on just fine, stays on just fine, so it's really, really nice. Bloop. There we go. And his leg might be a little warped because this joint looks like it's a little high maybe, and that looks like it's chipped. I don't know if that's supposed to be battle damage, like if it was like that in the movie or not, but I'm pretty sure that that's because there's a lot of plastic warping, it looks like, down here on the legs maybe. So I'm pretty sure that's not what it's supposed to be, but I guess I was just too preoccupied with the helmets to notice. I'd rather have a chip in the knee than a completely defective helmet that looks just like garbage. So I guess that's, better. But detail and paint otherwise is pretty good. As you can see, he's got little dots there. It's really, really nice. So yeah, now articulation. He's got this band around his neck joint. Luke has one, but Luke's seems to be sculpted on, and his is placed on. I could pop his head off and take it off if I wanted. I guess that's to make him look more like the Trooper, but I don't know why they did Han one way and Luke another. I think Han came out before the Luke. They didn't come out at the same time. The Han came out before the Luke, and I think what they did was they improved it on the Luke. So that's why Han's is a little different, I believe. But he's got a good bit of up and a great bit of down. So, I can't really complain because he does articulate well. You got up and down on the arms, kind of hindered by those shoulder pads, but, forward and back is fine. And you got a bicep swivel, you got a double elbow bend, which is kind of rare on these Black Series figures. And then you've got, oh, am I doing it the wrong way? Nope, I'm doing it the right way. It's just stiff. Forward and back on the hand, there we go. And rotation on the hand, obviously. And you got a good bit of articulation down here. It's really mostly the same as the Luke, the forward and back, the side to side. And on the legs, you got forward and back, in and out. And you got a double knee bend, which is pretty awesome. And then you got a rotation on the foot as well as up and down on the foot. So Han's actually a pretty dope figure. And now let's get into some size comparisons. Here he is with some other figures from, the original trilogy. Here on the left we have Darth Vader, and on the right the Stormtrooper Luke. So you can see how he looks with the Luke. I think he scales great with the Luke. I think he looks really cool with the Vader also. And, I think he's just going to scale well with these guys. Now I'm going to show him with some Force Awakens figures. So we're entering a spoiler zone now, just in case you haven't seen the movie for some reason. It's really good if you haven't seen it. But yeah, we got Rey, his gal pal, sort of protege here on the left. And I think they scale up fine together, even though, she was with old Han, who is also a figure that I need. And then here on the right we have his son, Kylo Ren. So yeah, you know, I think they look neat together also. Can't wait to get the old Han figure. I really want an old Han. So yeah, you know, he's looking good with your other 6-inch Black Series figures. So what are my final thoughts on the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch Stormtrooper Han Solo figure? Well, he's very cool. I did mostly get him to be, you know, a trooper, but I'm very happy to have a young Han Solo as well. I passed up on the regular Han Solo like 1,000 times. I passed up on the Han Greedo 2-pack that was an exclusive. And I'm totally fine. I don't regret those decisions at all. But I got this Han, so that's pretty cool. I'm mostly just holding out for old Han. I really want old Han. But yeah, you know, he's really awesome. I'm very glad to have him. And I'm going to give him 4 out of 5 stars, even if mine does seem to maybe be a little defective. I doubt that they're all like that. So, yeah, thank you all very much. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. And keep an eye out for more Star Wars reviews, Marvel Legends, DC. You know, we got lots of great stuff coming. So thank you all very much. I'll see you all later.